We finished the Qatar World Cup 2022, which was held in the State of Qatar, with the victory of the Argentine national team over France. Let's talk now about the prizes, money, and the value of each amount obtained by each team that participated in the World Cup. The FIFA World Cup 2022, in its 22nd edition, is the most prize-winning tournament that surpasses all that preceded it. The rate of increase in the financial value of these prizes reached 29% compared to the World Cup Russia 2018. What are the financial rewards set by FIFA for the teams participating in the 2022 World Cup? FIFA has allocated $440 million as prizes for the teams participating in the World Cup in Qatar, an increase of $40 million over the last World Cup in Russia. The World Cup winning Argentina national team received $42 million, the highest ever received by the winning federation, unlike France, which won the previous edition, which got $38 million after winning the 2018 World Cup. In addition to this material award, the Argentine champions received a cup of gold. As for the second place, France went to the amount of $30 million, which is $2 million more than that obtained by the Croatian team in the World Cup Russia 2018. And the Croatian team ranked third, with an amount of $27 million. And the Morocco team, which ranked fourth, got $25 million, in addition to being the first Arab team to reach fourth place in the World Cup. And from the fifth place to the eighth place, he gets $17 million for each team, and they are Portugal, Brazil, England, and the Netherlands. And from the 9th to the 16th place, he gets $13 million for each team, and they are Senegal, Spain, Switzerland, Australia, the USA, Japan, South Korea, and Poland. As for the 17th to the 32nd place, each team got $9 million. Qatar, Ecuador, Wales, Iran, Mexico, Saudi Arabia, Tunisia, Denmark, Germany, Costa Rica, Belgium, Canada, Cameroon, Serbia, Uruguay, and Ghana. FIFA takes the World Cup from Messi. Argentine captain Lionel Messi did not celebrate the cup in his country. Despite his appearance upon his arrival in Argentina, he lifted the cup. So what's the story? The International Football Association Board, FIFA, got the original version of the World Cup from Argentina and did not give Lionel Messi the chance to celebrate it. Messi appeared with the cup on the plane during the return trip to Argentina, as well as on the bus among the crowds that thronged the streets and fields. But the truth is that Messi and his companions celebrated an exact copy of the World Cup, according to FIFA regulations, where the laws of the International Federation prevent the retention of the original cup, granting the winning countries a true copy. FIFA obtained the original copy of the tournament immediately after the coronation ceremony at Lusail Stadium, and the Argentine Football Association awarded a replica. This decision comes due to FIFA's fears of stealing the original cup after two previous incidents, the first on the sidelines of the 1966 World Cup in England, before it was found with the help of a dog. The cup was stolen in England by a thief during the public exhibition at Monaster's Central Hall, and it was found a week after it was stolen wrapped in newspaper under a garden fence in a suburb of Norwood, south of London. The second incident when the cup was stolen in Brazil in 1983, and it was subjected to melting and disappeared forever, and it is known as the Jules Rimet Cup, which is the old form of the tournament. The Argentine national team won the title for the third time in its history, by defeating France on penalties in an exciting final that brought them together at Lusail Stadium on December 18, 2022. But what is the story of the World Cup? Football fans ask about the most expensive cups in the world of the round which, and many are looking for information about it, its design, and its winners. The World Cup is an international tournament affiliated with the International Federation of Football Associations, FIFA, which includes teams from all countries of the world. It was launched for the first time in 1930, and is held every 4 years. The World Cup was designed by French sculptor Abel Lafleur, who made it of pure gold with a base of white marble, and in 1958 it was replaced by a base made of blue lapis lazuli, a precious stone, with a height of 35 centimeters and a weight of 3.8 kilograms. The first design for the World Cup was in the form of a winged statue, the Greek god of victory, carrying a golden pot on its head as a symbol of the victorious team being crowned with the championship. The Italian sculptor Silvio Gazzaniga succeeded in designing the current shape of the World Cup and presented in 1973 two figures for FIFA before one of them, which is the current shape of the World Cup, which was made of 18-karat gold, weighing 6.14 kilograms and 36.5 centimeters high. It appears in the World Cup model, which was made in the city of Paderno Doniano in northern Italy. Two athletes carry the globe, while its shape appears hollow, but it is solid, as Silvio Gazzaniga describes the idea of its design as spring lines emerging from a base and rising in the form of a spiral and extending its hand outward to touch the world, in reference to the championship that brings together the world teams in one ceremony, with 2 layers of alabaster decorating the Golden Cup. The manufacture of the World Cup model went through different stages in terms of financial value, as the cost of the first version made by Silvio Gazzaniga amounted to about $50,000, while the cost of the current trophy industry and its value is estimated at more than $10 million. And the name of the winning team is engraved on the back of the cup to make it invisible if the cup is carried from the front. From the World Cup in Germany 1974 to the World Cup in South Africa 2010, the number of names engraved on the base of the World Cup reached 12 winning teams, but the future of the cup is not yet known after each of the names area is filled in its base, and this will not happen before the 2038 World Cup.